how you're all doing? I hope you're all doing well. So in 2019, I went to a place called the Art Warehouse with some of my friends. We were in California at the time during VidCon, and it was a place that I'd sought out and wanted to try.
Okay, put one arm like that, down, and then one arm up, straight up. Yeah.
To this day, it is one of my favorite places ever to go as an artist. And since somehow that was nearly 4 years ago, since I've seen some of my friends, the last time I saw Mira, I'm very sad about that. And I love the bargains and the clearance sections that they had for different art supplies. They had some little bargain bins. So I decided to make a trip out to California to go to the Art Warehouse to check out all of the latest bargain bins and clearance and just amazing supplies that they have in there, because the place is huge. The place is in Westminster, California, which is about 20 minutes or so from Anaheim, the Disneyland area. Yeah, if anyone's asking, yes, I went to Disneyland. Okay, this is me. No one's surprised. I did try to get some lovely aesthetic video of the flight, but the turbulence ruined it. So I tried again and the pilot messed it up by flying sideways. Thanks, pilot, appreciate that. I always get so unbelievably bored when I fly, and I also get a little bit anxious because I'm kind of trapped in a metal tube. So something that I've discovered recently, I've been playing the last few weeks, is a game called 2 Dots. This is what I spent a lot of my time playing on the flight, and instead of editing, I was playing a game. And it's actually thanks to 2 Dots, who are sponsoring today's video, that this trip was even possible. But let me tell you, this game is so fun. It's totally free to download for iOS and Android. It's had over 150 million downloads worldwide. It's just a completely beloved game, and if you try it for yourself, you will see why. So if you love games that are relaxing, beautiful, minimalistic design, nice music and vibe, 2 Dots is perfect for you. You essentially have to complete the game by solving challenging puzzles, by connecting the dots, and more. It's very tactical yet relaxing and a cozy kind of game. Sorry, I got distracted, sorry. I'm currently on level 20, I'm still trying to beat it at the moment. Basically like a challenging puzzle where you have to connect the dots. You also get weekly events like the scavenger hunt, where you find hidden items on a beautiful artistic map. Now this is actually one of my favorite parts of this game. So if you love search and find style games, this is perfect for you. So you pretty much go around and you seek everything that's at the bottom here. You can also complete in a treasure hunt where you have to complete 7 levels to unlock unique rewards. My boyfriend actually started helping me with this game on the flight. This game gives you such fun yet challenging levels, and they really give you a sense of achievement. And right now, if you download the game, there is a really fun Easter themed treasure hunt. So you can like hunt for all of these items at the bottom and you get rewards for the game. So if you would like to try it for yourself, it is completely free to download, again, for iOS and Android. The link is in the description and the QR code is on the screen right now. And thank you so much once again to 2 Dots for sponsoring today's video. And finally, we're in California at the Art Warehouse.
Trying to remember, do I need another throwing stick? Catch. It's a throwing stick. Sketch wallet. This looks like an actual wallet, but you have a notebook inside and a pencil. That's kind of cool, actually, if inspiration hits. Left and right ergonomic crayons. That's so funny. I don't know why you would need that, but I almost want to try it just to see what it's like. Doodle jar. I love these little notebooks too. I think they're lined. Yeah, they are. Actually, it looks like one's lined, one's a sketchbook, and one's possibly square. Gosh, this is so cute. I need this. Flashbacks. Mira got one of these for me like 5 years ago. It's an eraser that looks like an ear, and it's little and cute and awfully disturbing at the same time. Oh wow, they have discounts heavy on these brushes. $3, $2, all of these brushes, wow. I think I'm gonna get some very small ones because I can always do with some small brushes. And I may get one of these too because I don't have brushes in this size and shape. These are so reasonably priced too, and they have very long handles that it's worth it. Wow, Grumbatcher. $4, that's amazing. Look at the MSRP. Damn. That's a great deal. Oh my gosh, look at this one. These are huge. Okay, these ones are a little bit more. I may get these ones. These ones are $10. They're quite big. They're bigger than the ones I have, and these are definitely good for like backgrounds, so I might get this one. They have a tub of all of these little acrylics for $2.24. A ton of Amsterdam acrylics. Just tons of them. Very handy to travel with, or if you don't use these colours too often. Oh, that's terrifying. They're just spinning on my fingers. Scented erasers. Jasmine scented, green tea, black tea, peppermint. I feel like none of those smell good. Vanilla scented donuts. Do not give up on your dream. Shakespearean insult bandages, 15 large assorted plasters, thy prize awaits inside. Thy wits as thick as Tewkesbury's mustard. How's that an insult? Thou hast not so much brain as earwax. I'll beat thee, but I should infect my hands. I don't get it, those aren't insulting, are they? Didn't read Romeo and Juliet. Ooh, I tried to get some of this stuff for something I was doing the other day, and I had to get it from Amazon because they didn't have any left in Michael's. Like, this is just all modelling clay. You never see this in a normal art store. There is no friendly plastic, only bad plastic. Okay, what hot wire foam factory? Oh, this is, I think Jazz has done this before. You have foam and you actually use the thing to make the thing. Like a sculpture out of foam. They have a ton of scratch board too. I used to do these all the time as a kid. Not necessarily this detailed, but I used to love these when I was younger. I guess people actually do huge things. Wire brush, geez, they really go to town with this stuff. They sell stuff in here that's impossible to find anywhere but online, locally for me. Like this stuff I had to buy once for a project, and I had to buy it online because none of the stores near me sold it. They also have a ton of resin as well, like this. Like really huge. Ow. Is that resin? No, it's, yeah, wait. I don't know what it is. Okay, so it is resin. They have a lot of resin in here, which is unusual. You don't normally see anything too big resin-wise. Lots of different types. Not a resin expert, so I can't tell you the difference. All I know is UV cured resin is much more expensive than the other stuff. No. It does look like a brand. No, 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 no. Cupcake holders right by the knives. That's exactly where I expect them to be. I've literally never seen a ruler that long before. For only $69, you too can own this. Ooh, what is this? Oh, it's a clear glass palette. So this is like what people say to get like a cheap picture frame and then just take the glass out and use that as a palette. That is really cool. Actually, you know what I want to find? My friend Mira has this like stainless steel kind of palette pan thing that she uses and washes, and it's really cool and I want to get one if they have it here. Wow, $399. Whatever that is. Okay, you know what I probably should get? I should probably get some of this because I don't actually have paintbrush cleaner. This is what she has. Butcher trays. I need to get one. They seem so helpful. These pretty much you put paint in them and then it makes it easy to wash off afterwards when you're done with it, or you can just like peel it off, so that way you're not wasting a palette. I think you can peel it off. I don't know if she waits and peels it off or she washes it off, but yeah. They have possibly the best Copic section that I've ever seen in any art store. Ooh, what are these? I've never seen these before. Copic ink. Oh, it's a refill. The ink that you use to refill the pens. I should have known that. Never seen this set before, but apparently it's a limited edition. They have all of the supplies you need too. So you have like the nibs you can switch out. Ooh, what are these? What is this? Nylon brush? I wonder if that's any good. So they also have these markers. I haven't heard of these before. These are called Olo markers. So they have fine liners in every single colour you can possibly imagine in every brand. They have more microns than I've ever seen in my whole life. They have my favourite pens I've just found. I'm buying 2 of the normal ones and this one apparently is 2-sided. These are the ones that I've used in my reverse colouring book videos, and I know so many of you bought these from my video. They're only $2 in here. Way cheaper than buying them on Amazon, but I've never seen them in another art store before, so I'm really excited to see them. Ooh, they have a clearance section. Look at this. Look at all the bins. You're a pen fiend. You like this pen? $2. They have some hobby model tiny brushes. Ooh, okay. I might get some of these because these are very, very small. They might come in handy at some point. Generally, I don't buy paintbrushes, obviously, because I have my own. I don't have any that are this small. What is this? Gels and paste. Okay, this was $23. Now it's $17. Not a huge discount, but I do want to try thick acrylics at some point for a canvas, so I may get this. They have tons of paintbrushes down here. Oh shoot, whoops. Can't take me anywhere. Yeah, I think I'm probably just going to stick to these. I might get a couple of those. Ah, here they are. Oh, they look horrible. No. When I come to art stores, these are the times when I realise that I really don't know as much about art as some people probably think that I do. And this is the struggle of being a self-taught artist. You don't go to art school to learn this stuff. You learn it all by yourself. Do you need any medieval envelopes?
Oh yes, lots.
Okay. Lucky for you, they have 2 sizes. There's no way I can fit this in my suitcase, even if it was $5. They must be selling them though, because they're up there. Okay, I've just seen these in the corner, and they've packaged them all in one. I don't have a clue how much these are, but I may get one just for the sake of it. It looks like they're all pretty much the same brushes, and they're $10. They've just put like a ton of different ones together. I was gonna get some, but really I feel like the only usable ones for me are these 2. The others are like these horrible hay-like ones, and the others just aren't gonna be useful, so it's almost kind of a waste of money. Oh, they have the bagged paint that I got in England, which is actually probably cheaper than what I paid for it in England because all their prices are less than the MSRP. These I've actually not used yet, but I do have a few of them. Wow, this is a huge bag of paint. It's massive. Okay, so here's all the regular sized Amsterdam acrylic paints, but at the front they have those smaller ones. Okay, obviously there's loads of different types of paints, but Golden and Liquitex are very similar in both branding and paint styles and quality. It's because Liquitex has always been my favourite, but now I'm kind of leaning more towards Golden. So if you've used Golden and Liquitex, let me know in the comments down below which is your favourite. Is there a pro to one and not the other? That's what I'm curious about. Bless him, he comes to the art stores with me. He puts up with me spending ages in art stores. Ooh, look at this paint. That's pretty. I'm just amazed. I've never seen so much golden paint before. I'm gonna be honest, I've had my paint tubes now for so long, so I probably need to do the fun, expensive task of replacing a bunch of my colours, but I'm not going to do it now because I want to check when I get home which paints I actually need to replace because I don't want to buy doubles. I've never tried the Holbein gouache before, but I kind of want to. Look how beautiful these pastels are. I really don't paint pastels very normally, but these are really pretty colours. I may get them. They're a little pricey. They're $7 a tube for the Series A, which luckily all of these ones are. I think I'm going to get these ones just because they're unique colours that I don't already have. I really want to try these ones. They're the regular golden acrylics, except these are slow drying ones, so this song is so annoying. One thing that I do like about Liquitex is they do promote all of the colours that are cadmium free. A lot of the golden paints I didn't realise had cadmium in them. Like all these shades, for example, cadmium free, cadmium free, cadmium free, cadmium free. I think that's really good. I will say I do prefer that golden tubes are like aluminum, whereas the Liquitex ones are made of plastic. Oh my gosh. They have everything. And it keeps going all the way down there. And this is paper. I thought it was fabric, but it's actually just very fancy paper. Oh, this is cool. So this is a paint brand called Toon Tones, and it's made in California. Oh my gosh, this is the easel of dreams. It's huge and it's $2,000, but I'm like, look at the size of it. Honestly, I would settle for the $1,300 one. I am being sarcastic, to clarify that, because some people don't understand my sarcasm. My dream is to have like an art studio that looks like a big art studio that has like a giant easel, because I, believe it or not, don't own an easel and I want to start painting large scale, so I probably should get a half decent one. Nothing that's $2,000 worth, but something that's nice at least, that's gonna do a good job and not fall apart. Oh my gosh, look at this tiny little baby stool. This is so cute. That looks incredibly uncomfortable though. Why can't you just use a normal seat? I don't know, again, this may just be me not knowing why you need this, but I almost feel like, why not just use a comfortable chair at this point instead of sitting on this really uncomfortable. Oh yeah, this would be handy. Look at this thing. Whoa, that is so cool. It's a rollable thing, so you keep all your paints in it. Note to self, buy this when I get home because it's way too heavy and big to take in my suitcase, but look how amazing this would be for filming and making artwork. It'd be amazing. It's like a clamp too, and you can swivel it. And here we have all of the sketchbooks, which are just amazing. A huge aisle of them. I think I have glass in my finger.
Glass?
Yeah, from my phone.
Oh, jeez.
You can kind of see it if you look sideways.
Right there?
Yeah. These are $5. I almost want to get one just for the sake of it. But they don't feel very good quality. but I kind of want to get one because they're good for painting the background. Wow, actually, they're supposed to be $25. They're $5. I'm going to get one because that is very reasonable, and I do not, again, have brushes like this. They have a lot of Etcher stuff here, which I've never actually seen before. They have Etcher sketchbooks, they have watercolor cards, they have palettes, pans. They have so much stuff. They have an accordion sketchbook. I've never used one of these before, but I know a lot of people have. Etcher mirror. Does it reflect from the iPad to the paper? That's pretty cool, actually. Perfect sketchbook. I want to try this, but it's $37, and I'm like, what if it's not perfect, though? What if it's just false advertising and I hate it? Ooh, this is cool. Draw outdoors pack. Bag secured. I will show you everything I got when I am back. So as you can see, all the way around the building, they have a ton of murals, which is really, really cool.
Okay, I'm back and I have everything in here. I decided to get one of the reusable bags because California are really good about their plastic bags. They actually make you pay for them to kind of discourage from using them, so you have to keep using reusable bags. New art supplies make me want to dance. That's all you're getting. So I got quite a few things and I didn't spend as much as I thought I was going to spend. And I also, once again, only bought things that I kind of would definitely use or need. I didn't buy things just for the sake of it. I bought things that I don't already have or I've run out of. So starting off, okay, I didn't need this. It is a stand pencil case that looks like a bear. How could I not get that? I actually, believe it or not, I have like one pencil case. So this was kind of a need. I feel like this was my only kind of like unnecessary thing that I bought. It's my little buddy. His name's Jeremy the bear. Inside, I actually put in the paint so they wouldn't potentially explode in my case. So I did in fact get all of those Holbein gouaches. I may be saying that wrong, and if I am, please do feel free to correct me because I know people will. But I got these gouaches. I got a pink, a mint, a kind of yellow green, a peach, a kind of blue lavender, and a white. I really don't use gouache very often, but when I do, I'm always like, oh, I need to use this more. This is so good. So I decided to get some colors that I do not already own, just kind of straight out the bottle, and will be fun to hopefully use. Again, I don't really use pastels, so it'll be interesting to try this out. Next up, I stocked up on my favorite pen by Zebra. It's a brush pen. If you watched any of my recent videos, you probably have seen this before, but these are the pens. They're little brush pens, very fine nibbed. I've never seen this red one before. Apparently it's two-sided, so I'm gonna open it up and have a look. Okay, so it has the really nice end that I already love. The other side has, oh wait, hang on. I think that's the side that I love. That side's a little thicker, okay. Sorry, I have to do the whole beauty guru thing by holding my hands behind it because otherwise the camera will focus on my face. These are my favorite pens ever. I have used them for years. I refuse to accept that any pen is better than those. I will leave a link to these on Amazon. Last time I checked, they were sold out, but hopefully they have more stock in now. But yeah, these are basically the same as the red one, except they have the more fine point. And these are only, I think, $2.29, and I have to pay $7 for these on Amazon, so it made sense for me to stock up because I got 3 pens for the price of 1, essentially. Next up, I got quite a lot of paintbrushes, which obviously for me, I have my own line of paintbrushes. Like, I don't generally need to buy paintbrushes because these are my favorite types. These are the ones I spent months developing. However, I don't have every paintbrush under the sun in my brand, obviously, so I tend to, if I ever buy paintbrushes now, I get ones that I don't already have. So usually they're either really, really tiny ones or really, really big ones. These were all in that bargain area. So most of these were no more than $5. This one itself was, I think, the $5 one. Ginormous brush, ginormous. And again, I want to start painting large scale, so I need bigger brushes like this. But this one's by Simply Simmons XL Flat, number 50. This one is a more oval by Grumbacher. A level 2 acrylic 16 filbert, and this is what this one looks like. Next up we have this one. This one's a Sapphire Robert Simmons number 20. And again, it's kind of like that flat squared sort of brush. Grumbacher, again, a Bristlette 4720 round. And then another Grumbacher number 2, bright. So these were $2 each. Cheaper ones usually don't last too long, so I decided to just kind of stock up on these. And I also got a very small one by Robert Simmons, a Sable Round number 2. Next up, I got some pink soap, some brush cleaner. I've never used this stuff, but I definitely need to kind of invest more in some soaps and things for my brushes. Usually I'll use like an unscented gentle baby shampoo, but I figured I would just get an actual brush cleaner just to try it out and see the difference. And these, I got confused because I saw them and I was like, I don't remember picking these up. These are actually my boyfriend's. He bought some highlighter erasers. So hopefully these are good. They're by Pilot, so hopefully they are. And last but not least, I bought a butcher tray like my friend Mira has. I really hope I don't regret getting the bigger sized one. But yeah, this is literally what it looks like. It's essentially a baking tray. But yeah, this was $24 and I know that she uses this literally all the time. If you watch any of Mira's videos, I'll link her in the description. She will be using this thing anytime she paints. So I'm very, very excited for this. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you so incredibly much for watching. I really, really hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much once again to 2 Dots for sponsoring today's video. And again, the link to the game is in the description and the QR code is once again on the screen if you want to check it out. And again, it's free to download and it's just so much fun. So yeah, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Feel free to like the video if you enjoyed it. Take care of yourselves and I will see you in the next video.